The 1953D wheat penny holds a notable place in the rich tapestry of American numismatics. Minted during a post-World War II era defined by economic growth, industrial expansion, and a sense of national pride. Produced at the Denver Mint, this coin bears the distinctive D mint mark located just beneath the date on the obverse. As part of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which ran from 1909 to 1958, the 1953D penny carries with it not only historical significance, but also artistic elegance and collector intrigue. The obverse features the familiar bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials VDB can be seen on some earlier issues from 1909. The reverse of the coin proudly displays two stylized wheat ears flanking the denomination 1CENT, a symbol of American agriculture and prosperity, along with the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum. With over 700 million examples struck, the 1953D may initially seem like a common coin. However, its value today, up to $6,000 or more, depends on a unique combination of factors, including condition, rarity of errors, demand among collectors, and the quality of its strike. What elevates the 1953D wheat penny to a rare and valuable status is not just its age, but its potential minting errors and condition rarity. Coins in mint state MS65 or higher condition, especially those with full red luster and minimal blemishes, are highly sought after in the collector market. Many of these coins were circulated heavily, meaning finding a near-perfect example today is exceptionally rare. Additionally, the Denver Mint was known for producing coins with varying strike quality in the early 1950s. Some 1953D cents exhibit die cracks, off-center strikes, double dies, or repunched mint marks RPMs, all of which can exponentially increase their desirability and value. In fact, a 1953D wheat penny featuring a dramatic RPM or a doubling error in pristine condition has been known to fetch prices up to $6,000. At major auctions like Heritage or Stack's Bowers, the grading of such coins is critical. Third-party services such as PCGS or NGC play a key role in authenticating and certifying these coins, which gives buyers confidence and helps sellers achieve higher market prices. From a historical lens, the 1953D wheat penny emerges as a witness to a transformative time in American life. The Korean War had just ended, Dwight D. Eisenhower had become president, and the U.S. was transitioning into an era of consumerism and suburban expansion. Pennies were an essential part of daily commerce and were minted by the billions. Yet, very few were preserved in uncirculated rolls or proof-like condition. Most people viewed pennies as utilitarian rather than collectible, and very few saw them as future investments. It is only in hindsight that numismatists have come to recognize how rare a well-struck, original red 1953D penny truly is. Furthermore, this coin holds symbolic value as one of the last few years before the wheat reverse was discontinued and replaced with the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959, making the 1953D part of a fading chapter in U.S. coin design history. Collectors today often seek to complete full Lincoln wheat sets. Finding high-grade examples from the 1950s, especially Denver, issues is a serious challenge. Interestingly, the intrinsic value of a 1953D penny made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc is also influenced by the fluctuating prices of metals, although its numismatic value far exceeds the melt value. For advanced collectors, varieties like the 1953D DRPM repunched mint mark, or coins with unusual die states such as B errors where a die crack between the B and E in Liberty creates the appearance of an extra letter, particularly attractive. These subtle but significant features often go unnoticed by casual collectors, but are highly prized by specialists. In addition, coins with strong eye appeal, rich color toning, and sharp details often command a premium, particularly when offered with authentication papers and graded encapsulation. Auction records confirm that the most pristine 1953D wheat pennies have reached staggering prices in competitive bidding environments, solidifying their status as top-tier collector items. In summary, While the 1953D wheat penny may seem like a common coin due to its massive mintage, its market value of up to $6,000 is a testament to the nuance of coin collecting, where small differences in condition, rarity, strike quality, and minting anomalies can yield significant financial returns. The coin's deep historical roots, beautiful classic design, and place within the beloved Lincoln Wheat series make it a treasured piece for anyone passionate about American numismatics. Whether you are a seasoned investor, a history enthusiast, or someone exploring the hidden value in pocket change, the 1953D wheat penny stands. It's an enduring symbol of how ordinary coins can become extraordinary assets under the right conditions. Its legacy continues to captivate collectors around the world, reminding us that even a humble cent can carry a story worth thousands of dollars. Next up, the 202 1D Kennedy half dollar is one of the modern U.S. coins that has unexpectedly captivated collectors and numismatists due to its historical lineage, distinct design, and surprising value in select conditions. Reaching as high as $6,100 in today's collector market. Originally introduced in 1964, the Kennedy half dollar was created to honor the late President John F. Kennedy shortly after his assassination in 1963. The coin's obverse was designed by Gilroy Roberts, showcasing a detailed portrait of Kennedy, while the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, features the presidential Sela heraldic eagle with a shield, holding an olive branch and arrows, surrounded by 50 stars. While the coin was once common in everyday transactions, demand for half dollars in circulation has declined over the decades, causing the U.S. Mint to shift to collector-focused production. The 202 1D mint mark, denoting the Denver Mint, belongs to this newer generation of Kennedy halves. In 2021, the coin was not widely circulated and was instead primarily minted for collectors and available through rolls and bags directly from the mint. This restricted availability significantly reduced the number of coins entering general circulation, increasing their numismatic appeal. Additionally, the 202 1D Kennedy half dollar is struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, consisting of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, the diameter of 30.61 millimeters and a weight of 11.34 grams. What makes certain 202 1D half dollars so valuable, however, isn't just the mintage or the design, but their exceptional condition, grading, and occasionally rare minting anomalies. Coins graded MS-70 mint state perfect by reputable services like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation can fetch high values, especially if they are from the first strike batches or include errors, such as double die obverse DDO, die chips, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers. A 202 1D Kennedy half dollar featuring any such anomaly, paired with flawless surfaces, sharp details, and original luster, can command prices between $2,000 and $6,100 or more, depending on demand. Auction data from recent years shows that well-preserved specimens with a strong strike, attractive toning, and zero post-mint damage are aggressively sought after by collectors who specialize in modern rarities. This interest is also fueled by the coin's status as a continuation of a historical tributa, tradition spanning nearly 60 years, making each Kennedy half dollar, particularly recent and low circulation issues, a symbolic token of U.S. history. The 202 1D issue also benefits from modern minting technology, resulting in precise and detailed strikes that can further enhance the appeal for investors looking for top-grade examples. Furthermore, the rising trend of modern coin collecting, supported by YouTube influencers, social media communities, and numismatic marketplaces like eBay and heritage auctions, has pushed even recent coins like the 202 1D half dollar into the spotlight, as collectors seek to complete registry sets or acquire pristine examples for long-term investment. The competition for top-graded or rarer 202 1D Kennedy halves becomes increasingly fierce. This demand, along with the limited release and condition-sensitive nature of the coin, has established a niche market where prices soar well beyond the face value of 50 cents. Additionally, collectors often highlight the historical evolution of the Kennedy half-dollar series as a testament to both America's respect for its leaders and the public's changing habits of coin usage. From its silver-clad origins in the 1960s to the nickel-clad and uncirculated issues of today, each coin in the series holds a unique place in the broader narrative of American numismatics. The 2021D, in particular, exemplifies this ongoing transformation, limited in distribution yet rich in collector interest. It also underscores how modern coins, often overlooked, can carry substantial value when preserved under the right conditions and properly authenticated. For new collectors, the 2021D Kennedy half-dollar serves as a powerful reminder that rare doesn't always mean old. Sometimes modern coins can be hidden gems waiting to be discovered in mint rolls, dealer inventories, or even casual exchanges. For investors, its $6,100 market value demonstrates the growing financial potential of high-grade modern coinage. It is also important to note that values fluctuate based on factors such as auction results, rarity of era types, overall demand, and certification. Coins that remain sealed in their original mint packaging, or that achieve special designations like first day of issue or first strike, tend to command even higher premiums. In essence, the 2021D Kennedy half-dollar is far more than just another commemorative coin. It's a modern marvel blending legacy, craftsmanship, and market demand into a collectible worth far more than its face value. As more collectors and investors turn their attention to modern rarities, the 2021D has positioned itself as a surprisingly valuable piece of contemporary coinage. And its place in numismatic history is only growing stronger. Next up, the 1998D Kennedy half-dollar, struck at the Denver Mint and bearing the distinguished D Mint mark, is a modern American coin that has captivated collectors and numismatists due to its surprising market value, which can soar to as much as $5,100 in pristine condition. This particular half-dollar is part of a beloved series first. It's introduced in 1964 to honor the legacy of President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination in 1963. Designed by Gilroy Roberts, obverse, and Frank Gasparo reverse, the Kennedy half-dollar was intended not only as a tribute, but also as a circulating coin that would carry the memory of a beloved president through generations. The 1998D issue is especially interesting because, despite its relatively recent mintage of over 26 million coins, certain high-grade specimens and varieties have commanded unexpected premiums in today's collector markets. Thanks to a mix of scarcity and condition, minting characteristics, historical interest, and evolving numismatic trends, what makes the 1998D Kennedy half-dollar particularly valuable is its conditional rarity and the collector demand for top-grade modern coins. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, few have survived in superb gem condition. Grades such as MS67, MS68, or higher are exceedingly scarce. The vast majority of the 1998D half-dollar saw everyday use, developing wear, scratches, or bag marks over time, which makes uncirculated examples with pristine surfaces far more desirable. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC with a high mint state rating can achieve auction prices in the thousands. In fact, a flawless 1998D Kennedy half-dollar with perfect luster, sharp strike, and clean surfaces can reach values up to $5,100, particularly if it exhibits exceptional eye appeal and is slabbed with a top-tier grade. These coins are also enhanced in value if they come from original government-issued mint sets, which can offer better preservation quality than those found in general circulation. In terms of design, the 1998D Kennedy half-dollar remains faithful to the classic imagery introduced in the 1960s. The obverse features a detailed profile of John F. Kennedy, looking left, with the inscription Liberty arched across the top, and In God We Trust inscribed beneath, split by the bust. The year 1998 is placed prominently at the bottom of the coin, and the D Mint mark rests just below Kennedy's neckline near the truncation of the bust. On the reverse, The design showcases the presidential seal, an eagle with a shield on its chest, holding an olive branch in its right talon and arrows in its left, symbolizing peace and strength. A ring of stars surrounds the eagle, and inscriptions of United States of America and $50 encircle the edge. The level of detail and symbolism in this design gives the coin not just monetary value, but also historical and patriotic significance, further deepening its appeal among collectors talked historically. The Kennedy $50 series has undergone numerous changes in composition and mintage intentions. From 1964 to 1970, coins were minted in 90% silver and then 40% silver compositions before moving to the copper-nickel-clad versions still used today. The 1998D Kennedy $50 is composed of a copper core and a copper-nickel outer layer, giving it a silvery appearance despite the absence of actual silver. Although it was originally intended for general circulation, the $50 had begun to fall out of favor in commerce by the 1980s and 1990s. As a result, many 1998D coins were either hoarded, stored away, or overlooked entirely, with few realizing their future potential in numismatic value. By the late 1990s, production of $50 was primarily driven by collector demand rather than day-to-day circulation. And this shift helped pave the way for higher interest in coins like the 1998D, particularly in pristine and uncirculated form. Another factor contributing to the impressive valuation of the 1998D Kennedy $50 is the growing interest in modern coin grading and registry sets. In recent years, collectors have become more focused on assembling complete sets of coins in the highest possible grades, especially those that have been professionally graded and encapsulated. In these competitive collecting environments, even a modern coin can achieve extraordinary value if it represents one of the finest known examples for that date and mint mark. The 1998D has become a desirable target for such collectors because of its relative availability in lower grades and scarcity in top-tier condition. When submitted for grading and achieving results such as MS68 or above, the coin instantly gains elite status, and its value reflects that leap in quality. Registry competition among collectors can drive these high-end coins to sell for multiples of their base metal worth, often surprising even seasoned collectors. Market trends also show that Kennedy $50, particularly from the 1990s, are gaining traction among younger and newer collectors. As numismatic interest expands through social media and digital platforms, more collectors are becoming aware of the value hidden in coins they might already possess. The 1998D stands out because it's not only a coin many may find in old rolls or collections, but it's also one of the last years before the U.S. Mint shifted heavily toward issuing coins for collectors only. While not a low mintage rarity by any traditional definition, the 1998D's potential lies in its overlooked status and the difficulty in locating top-graded, fully original examples. The key to unlocking the coin's true market value is condition, and condition alone can propel this modern $50 from pocket change to a $5,100 collector's item. It's also worth noting that rare varieties and die anomalies can dramatically increase the value of a 1998D Kennedy $50. Collectors consistently seek coins with double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, or other minting errors. While no major confirmed errors are widely reported for the 1998D, it is always possible that unique examples exist in private hands or have yet to be certified. Discovering such a coin could open the door to even greater value, potentially exceeding the known $5,100 market ceiling. This adds an extra layer of excitement for collectors searching through bankrolls, mint sets, or inherited collections. Hoping to stumble upon a hidden gem? From an investment standpoint, the 1998D Kennedy $50 represents a solid opportunity. For collectors who wish to diversify their holdings with high-grade modern coins, unlike older rare coins whose prices may be influenced by limited availability, historical events, or intrinsic silver value. The value of a 1998D comes from collector demand, condition rarity, and certification. As long as interest in modern coins and registry collecting continues to grow, Coins like the 1998D will likely remain relevant in the market. For savvy collectors who can identify premium quality coins and take the step to professionally grade them, the potential for future appreciation remains strong. In conclusion, the 1998D Kennedy half dollar is much more than just another piece of circulating currency. It's a coin that bridges modern history, presidential legacy, and numismatic intrigue. With a top market value reaching $5,100, it showcases how condition and collector trends can transform an otherwise common coin into a prized possession. For anyone interested in American coinage, the Kennedy half-dollar series, and specifically the 1998D issue, offers a window into the art, politics, and passions that continue to drive coin collecting today. Whether discovered in a mint, set handed down through a family collection, or purchased at a coin show or auction, the 1998D stands as a powerful reminder that modern coins still hold the potential to surprise, inspire, and reward.